I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah. Yeah. I'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Don, man, what you saying?
Exciting, brother. Quarter final today. Quarter final of the cup. So it's a big game. Every game's a big game, but yeah, quarter final. On the way to pick up Ramel. And yeah, man. Let's get busy.
Very good. Done, Chris. Yes, brother. Going on.
Darling, you look perfect tonight. I don't like on my knees, man.
No, I don't like it in terms of when we want to play our physical football. We've got to be aware of the flow. But in terms of how we play football, 3G, fam.
Yeah, it suits us because we pop it.
We're popping, fam.
Changing the nine, I think, round the back. What's going on, brother? Good. There you go. Good. Salmon, bro.
Come on.
What you saying, man?
A different day. We're here to do a job.
They didn't even bring me. What one?
But I was pissed off yesterday anyway. Hi, you're right.
Hey, listen, shit goes down in the group, you know, in the WhatsApp group, and then man, they see each other and it's funny.
Show you something, yeah? When you focus on that, yeah? Ryan Palmer didn't pick up. 11:55 on a Saturday.
Ask me if I called it.
All now he ain't call me back. All now he ain't call me back. I'm just saying, innit?
Ask me if I called it. Of course I didn't. Why? Because I know I'm going to see him today.
I feel they keep trying to get us away from the jungle, bro. I can't remember the last time we played there. Thoughts on the opposition today? Don't know anything about them.
Is that the key to the success?
No way, he was already successful before me, man. Yeah, where is everyone?
Number 9.
Alright, man. How you doing? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm all good. How many are you going to bag today?
Do you know what? I'll take one. Just keep the tally going. I'll take one. Any more than that's a bonus. What? Do you know how many assists I got last week?
Oh, you done a madness. I've just been editing it last night.
I'll try and get about 3 assists today, and I'll go for 1 goal. 1 goal, 3 assists, maybe 2. See how it goes.
See, man, if you do that, just to get replayed right after and say.
First time I've ever had clean boots, bro. See, Sunday League, this is clean. This is class is clean. Sunday League, this is class is clean pair of boots. Look after your boots, man.
We out of socks,
Hey, George, don't talk to him. I tried to ring him like 5 times yesterday. Why is he out? He rang me. Andrew Mitchell's got his boots. He's got his boot bag on. They were in.
Basically, yeah, socks are going missing. There's no socks. So it's every man for himself. Rumours going round that Ramel took no socks. Obviously, Ramel's denying it. Ramel's trying to deny it. Do you know I know you took them? Because I took yours. I took Ramel's, man. I took them quick.
You're chin check, mate.
Yeah, Mitchell.
Okay, I'm in the next door in the referee's room. Quick as possible, please.
Not for the cameras, mate.
Score predictions.
A win.
A win, yeah?
3-0. DØNS victory. I don't know score though. Let's have some different ones today. I'll go next. Something new.
The mates just keep doing it every Saturday, bro. What's it called? The bowing Buddha. Yeah, get pumped.
Done Africa.
Oh, Ramel, fam. Come on, man. Every time.
On the rip.
Let me say choose. 98.
Hey. This first touch there, you know. I just like to say McDonald's. Yeah. Put the check in the post on that, you know what I mean?
Listen, it's a big game, it's a quarter final. Another chance to get into a semi-final, then we're 1 step away from a final, and that's what we want. Yeah. We want some for any this season. If we don't get a trophy or we don't get anything near, it's a foul. We need success this season. We need to bring something home. 3-5-2. That's our fucking formation.
They're screaming free Drew. You see, he's put back in defence now.
What free Drew, mate?
Free Drew, you
know.
Free Drew, fam.
Are they doing this to
They
me?
put man back in defence.
But you know what? He done bits in defence last time. Yeah.
Hey, listen, free Drew, man.
Free Drew. Alright, everyone, hashtag that. Free Drew, yeah? If you feel you should be playing in midfield, in the comments, Free Drew, come on.
Okay then, so today's lineup for the quarterfinals of the cup, we've gone for a 3-5-2. We've got Big G in between the sticks. We have a back three of Tyrone, Jazz and myself. Our three in the middle is Ryan Palmer, Gardy and Jack Aldinho. Our two wing backs is Ramel and King. And our two strikers today is Zach and Nathan Palmer. Of course, a big shout out goes to Mitch on head cam, Mr. Old School and all the supporters that have come down to watch the game. Last but not least, a big shout out to Federico, who is responsible for all the drawings, so hit him up and you can get some done for yourself. Let's go, dude! Okay then people, welcome back to another episode of SC DØNS Sunday League Football. Today you are witnessing the quarter-final of the George Harley Cup. It is another cold, wet and muddy day in southeast London. We are here for the victory, guys. It doesn't matter how we get it, we just want to go through. As many options for silverware is what we want. So as you can see, we got a bit of a makeshift back three, myself, Jazz and Tyrone filling in. But yeah, it's a big game and we're up for it. Now our opponents are called Thameside. I don't know much about them. I do know they're in the league below us and they've obviously earned the right to be here. So it's definitely not going to be a pushover. It's a positive start from them and it's still 0-0. So a few minutes in, we've got possession in their half. That's Gardy. That's, who's that? Zach. He's giving it back to Gardy. He's giving it to King. Another little touch there. Close in cup football is Zach Cancer. He's broken away. And for those of you that are here for the Sunday League tackles, good morning. But yeah, Palm survived that one and it's a great start for the Dons. Zach Cancer's got off the mark again. We're 1-0 up. It's exactly what we wanted. But like I said, they've earned the right to be here and it's a decent effort from them.
Back into the middle.
Corner from Thameside. That's lucky.
Oh, lucky boys. Hey! Hey, lads! Hey, lads, protect the ball better!
So where's our man Jack Aldinho? That's an early nutmeg into the path of Kings. Took it past him.
Drop in. Hey! Ref! Out of control there.
Fucking dirty cunt. You see that fucking challenge? Dirty. See, that's what happens. People think they can come and fucking kick us about and that. It's only going to end up getting them whooped, mate. I'm telling you now.
Now listen, I'm not in the middle today to break down play. So I'm at the back. Someone was calling me Don O'Shea. How about this? I've sold him a hot dog. Free Drew. Now it's not been a great start from the Dons, man. And they got another set piece. It's come through. And that's a decent save from Big G. Punches it away. We need to wake up. So there's our man King on the ball. He looks forward, he tries to find the path of Nathan Palmer. A little bit far in front of him, but Nathan Palmer has not given up. He's worked hard there, and he's done decent. I'm not going to lie, he's done well as maintained possession. Ryan Palmer, is that Ryan Palmer or is it King? I think it's King. He's knocked it back to Jack Aldinho. What can he sell him? He sold him a locket. He's still got possession of it. It's been cleared only as far as King. Topping and turning, still got it. It's come back to Zach Answer. He's looked over. This is Ryan Palmer collecting the ball in their half. This is better pressure from the Dons. We need shots though. He's giving it through. It's a lovely dummy from Nathan Palmer. King steps up.
Hey! Lovely! Quality, boys! That's it, it's done!
Yeah, we've got to have another look at this one. Ryan Palmer, lovely disguised ball. Look at that from Nathan Palmer. He's dummied it, jumped over it like he don't want anything to do with it. And then King just smashed it away. Brilliant stuff.
Fucking bring ourselves down to their level. You know.
Hey, lads, that's a lot better! A lot better!
So Thameside are still giving it, not giving up, but at the back, when you've got Donny Lasso at the back, you don't have to worry. Now listen, when I edit up games, there is certain times when there's parts of the game where nothing much really happens, but the passage of play and the way we're knocking it about is just beautiful to watch. So sometimes I'm going to leave a few clips and look at that from Zach Answer. We're just knocking it about, lovely guys. They can't get the ball from us, and that's good stuff, and they've just cleared it out for a corner.
Alright, played! Well played, lads! Well played, lads!
Now listen, I'm not a defender, I don't really like playing at the back, but when I do, I grew up watching Stiggy and Bjornaby. I need to do things like that.
Good ball! Fucking quality ball.
Thameside set piece, steps up over the bar. Here's our man Tormsy. He's beaten a man. I see him drop the shoulder there. That was pretty decent. He's knocked it out to King. Decent little partnership going on down the left at the moment. There's Zach Answer. He's just handing out Haribos. They can't get the ball off him. I'll tell you what.
What's that?
Now when we have a little look back at this, look at the way Zach Answer's maintained possession of the ball. He's got around him and knocked it away. That's a bit of quality.
I try. Hey, the boy's on a hat-trick, isn't he? The boy's on a hat-trick.
Now listen, when it comes to playing for the Dons, I'll do anything for the Dons. I'll play anywhere, defence, midfield, whatever. But when it comes to defence, I grew up watching a man named Rule Fox and Dennis Irwin and them kind of wing backs. So look at this. How about that for another sold hot dog? Free Drew.
Same man was in front of the camera, man.
So 2-0 up, we're pretty much in control of the game at the moment. There's Jack Aldino trying to knock it through, his legs didn't quite work, but he's still got possession. He's dropped a shoulder, he's gone past one. He's still keeping it, nice little touches. He's knocked out wide to Zach Answer. Can you whip something in, Geese? He certainly can, it's been cleared.
Oh, unlucky.
So here's our workhorse Rambo, always works hard, he's knocked it out to Gardy. Gardy looks up, I think he's playing past to Tyrone.
Keep working, lads. Hey!
Calm down, calm down, calm down. Calm down. It's one mistake, calm down.
Hey, Ryan, Tyro, what's going on with the communication? Where's the communication?
Excuse me. I thought they weren't brothers or something.
Yeah, didn't want to talk to each other. What's going on? Well, they're having a family feud at home and all that.
So here's our man Tyrone, Ryan Palmer's brother. He's over to Ryan Palmer. He's sort of doing the holding role today. He's kind of swapping it with him and Gardy. Gardy's looked up, he's found Jack Aldino. Dino's knocked it through to Nathan Palmer. Decent little touch back. Can he get a shot off on his left foot?
Lovely!
Yeah! Hey! Jack Aldino!
Every minute I want to run out there, but yeah, just got to hold back a little bit, you know what I'm saying? 4-0, game, set and match done. That's it. Hey, 100% record on the touchline like that. Tell Flips, yeah, he's got competition on the touchline, you know what I'm saying?
Doug, they want to see you put one away today.
Yeah, come on, I feel good, I feel good.
So another set piece for Thameside. Big G drops, but it handles. Now listen, this is true Sunday League football. Thameside are a very physical team, and now that we're 4-0 up, it looks like they're trying to throw the legs in a little bit. Nathan Palmer catches one.
What a foul!
You need to calm down, lovely, Red.
You need to calm down, man.
That's it.
Your head's spinning right now.
And now listen, as I said earlier, there is times when I'm editing up and I take this kind of stuff out, because some people might say it's boring, but I just want you to appreciate the kind of football we was playing at times. We was 4-0 up at this time, and we was just keeping the ball, just knocking it about wonderfully. There's Jazz over to Tyrone. Tyrone's picking it up, he's not over to Jack Aldino. But listen, how about this for a pitch? Watch the bubble on this one. It's crazy, but that's the kind of surface we're playing on, and that's what we love about Sunday League football. It's true football. You have to deal with it. Here's our man Tyrone. He's gone to, who's that? Zach over to Jack Aldino. This is beautiful stuff, I can't lie, man. It's 4-0 to the Dons, not a bad start at all.
Wicked half from the Dons there.
4-0 half time, that's a lovely half there, lads.
Free Drew, man. Get me back where I belong, in the middle of the park.
Right, chaps, keep it going. Fucking brilliant. Brilliant. Great football, let's just build it up.
And remember, if you really want to make this a long game for them, you can. You really can. But you've got to be willing to work hard. The second you lot stop,
They're all sitting down, they don't want it.
that's not our problem. We beat what's in front of us.
Look like we ain't even fucking kicked off, we've got so much energy. Boys, just keep it going.
Let's go back on the pitch and make it feel like they ain't got
Fantastic.
time.
It's brilliant.
Clinical right now, bro. You man up fun at doing that. Clinical, they're too cold.
No, I said he didn't want to play. Look at his smile now. Look,
I told you this is the place to be. This fucking hell, man. Come on, bad.
Free Drew, got me on the bench now. Come on the bench, doggy.
Huh?
Free Drew.
Were you on the bench? Right, man. What, 4-0? They didn't see it. 4-0. That's what man would take it out to the bench. That's what man would take. Hey, look. This is I ain't never seen this in my life. Yeah, fam, man. We do anything for the Dons, yeah? Hey, we're trying to do anything for the Dons. Hey,
Long is 90. Long is 90.
what's going on? Anything for the Dons?
Who else is going
Who's running the line?
Okay then, so it's that time of the week, it's Don of the Week, where we big up those fellas and ladies that are bigging us up. So here we go. So as you know, we keep getting videos sent in, we get a lot Now if you want to get yourself featured as Don of the Week, make sure you send in a picture of you wearing some of our merchandise, or a video of you wearing our merchandise, right? Because we get loads of videos being sent in, so we're going to use a couple videos today that's not wearing the merchandise, but in future, make sure you're wearing a hat or hoodie or something, and we're going to throw it out there. Anything for the Dons.
Longest night. Longest night. Longest night.
So listen, there's nowhere better to start than a wonderful, the beautiful Miss Banks. She's doing the madness out there right now. Big up Miss Banks. This geezer here talking about the Dons never quit. We love the attitude. Big up you fella. This legend here about to go in for an operation on his birthday. Hope it went well, geez. We got this young lad here from Hastings who went down to watch Big G. Big up you. Here we got Jack Aldino before he signed for the Dons. In fact, now I'm playing, but whoever that is, big yourself up. And last but not least, we got Gardy. Seeing the new year in the longest night hoodie. Anything for the Dons. Yeah! Hey, Nathan Palmer, you do what Ryan's doing. and Nathan turns to my one.
Do what I was doing. Palms.
Hey Nathan, and you know that's not a lot. I want 3 back
Up as a
here,
centre
God.
forward.
Just protect it
I
there.
started playing for the DONS, they put me back into attacking midfielder. A year later they put me into defensive midfield. Now a year after that they put me centre back. And now I'm on the bench.
It's not always about plan. Sometimes the manager's got.
Free Drew.
Listen, comment below, yeah, if you think Andy should play centre back.
Yo, wait son.
So second half begins, 4-0 up, so it allows us to do some substitutions. I've come off for Nathan the Cat, Ryan Palmer's come off for Neil. But just then, Jazz, the ball was going off for us, but Jazz kicked it out and people going nuts.
Hey, someone give him a call though.
Oi, we've gone quiet! We've gone quiet, help him out!
That's if you even come back on.
Hey, you. I'm 100% coming back on. You're a joker.
So it's more from Thameside. This guy knocks it in front. Looks like he's going for a 50-50 with Big G. Nah, he definitely didn't fancy it. You need to listen. I want you to comment below. What would you rather? Jump in front of a moving plane or go for a 50-50 with Big G? What would you rather do? But anyway, look, it's Thameside on the ball. They're knocking it about at the moment. Now this geezer here, this number 10, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, he was pulling things. He seemed to be pulling strings for them. He was pretty decent. Anyway, they still got the ball and knocking it about in our area. We got to get close. This is not a great start from us at all. It's been cleared up initially by King. But again, it's more from Thameside. They're knocking it around. He's got a shot off. It's a decent save from Big G. It's only far as their striker. It's a double save from Big G. He's kept us in it there. It's not a good start at all.
Oi! We're getting complacent!
So listen, at 4-0 up, it's almost like we've got the attitude that we've won the game. Big G comes out to collect it and he's dropped it. It's only as far as their striker. He's taken it, he's bounced away. And how about that for a strike? It's 4-1.
Wake up, boys!
It doesn't mean anything.
Sub. King Zach. 10 minutes.
10 minutes. King, 10 minutes.
Cool.
Say what was that? Yeah. 9. Sub. Okay, son.
So with a pretty poor start to the second half, myself and Palms have come back on the pitch. I've collected it now. Obviously, I've knocked it over to Jack Caldino. What's he got in his locker? He's just skipped past this geezer. He's gone past this one. He's been taken down, and it's a foul.
10 minutes?
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
7 minutes, yeah? Bring man on. That's really nice.
So while the cameraman weren't watching what was going on, I was having a few words with their number 10 and 14 because they kept on saying that our players are diving. And it's frustrating because we got some ballers in our team, and when we're killing teams like this, they start getting fouled and stuff. So I was just telling them, listen boys, man, hold back on all them kind of tackles. They're not diving, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it is what it is. We crack on. The ref's telling me to shut it, and he's probably right. But listen, all credit goes to Thameside. They're definitely giving us 90 minutes of football. They have not backed down at all. I don't know what happened there, but it's a big save from Big G. It's been shot through, and that's Jazz who's cleared it. So, triple sub. On comes Dougie. On comes Zach King, and off comes Nathan Palmer, the Ramel, and Gardy. 3 on, 3 off. So straight into the action, King gets himself on the ball. Our number 11 today, proper solid baller this geezer here, man. He hasn't got Instagram or nothing, so we can't really shout him out. But he's been a fantastic signing, I must say. Here's Neil anyway, he's maintaining the ball as he always does. He's such a baller as well. It's the Cat, he's come back to Jack. Nothing really on, they've got almost got 11 men behind the ball at the moment, Thameside. But what we're doing well here is, we're just not rushing it, man. Look, we're starting again, and we go back. So someone on the sideline say we're not playing well this half. Here's the answer.
Yeah, because they were doing some stupidness with subs.
So here's Big G, spots a quick break, he's rolled it out to Nathan the Cat. Oh. Wait.
So it's your fault. You're a fucking cunt. I shouldn't have given him that specific.
Well, I swear to
So we start again at the back with Big G. He's rolled it out to Jack Caldino. He's taking it past this geezer. He's Neil's left it for him. And listen, look at this ball. That's a fantastic knock. I can't lie. But Doug just ain't getting there. But a great idea though.
Now the ball though.
Hey, Doug, I see that. Corner!
I'm trying to say that was you.
I'm not fast, me. I don't know.
So at 4-1, we just got to try and get control of this game. It's not been a great second half. We've been pretty complacent. Jack's just knocked over this geezer's head.
I get up.
And as you can see, the lads are just laughing because Dino's literally sold him a broken computer with that one. But there's the king, he's knocked it through to Zach Hans, he's been taken out, and it's like another free kick for the Dons.
That's what my tickets on Wednesday.
Hey, what, Doug, yeah?
So Doug steps up, but check this one up.
Oh, lucky Doug!
That had gone in.
Oh, that was right.
Oh, I wish he scored that, man. Hey, Doug, teach me. Hey, Doug, teach me.
And it's more from the Dons. Big G gives it a big kick out the top. No one's won their headers. Come over to Dougie. He's dragged them out wide. He's kept possession of the ball here. He's done well. To his left, he's got Jack. Jack's kept the ball, just dancing around a bit, really. What's he going to make happen? He's got Neil in the box. He's got Zach Hansen just on the edge of the area. He's giving him the chicken leg. He's sold him one way. He's kept the ball well. Zach Hansen's created space. He's found him. It's a decent little touch. Back to Jack. He's pushed it through. That's a good tackle from the defender, I must say. He's got a shock off, but it's been blocked. Now, one area of our play, we need to get more dangerous at his set pieces. Corner kick, Nathan the Cat. Yay! So another double sub. Nathan Palmer comes back on. Ramel comes back on. Off comes Jack Aldino, and off comes Jazz.
Well played, lads.
So here's Zach Answer. Out to his left, he's got King, the man with the quick feet, dangerous feet, and he's got lunch for Sal. In fact, he's got a big issue for Sal, and this geezer don't want it. The number 4 took him straight out. Set piece guarding with team back post, Nathan the Cat. Unlucky. So last 5 minutes now, Neil's running for a decent challenge. He's done well there. It's come down to Ramel, who's playing at the back three since he's come on. Another utility player, can play anywhere we ask him. Always got a good attitude. He's come back to Neil again, sort of shimmied. He's tried to knock it through his legs there. Hasn't quite worked, but he's still kept possession of the ball well. He's slipped it through to Dougie. He's taking a nice little touch. Nathan Palmer's taking it off from him. Had a shot and it's only in the hands of the goalkeeper. So listen, last time we done the war crab, we conceded in the cup. We just done it again, and now look.
Oh, that was bad. That's so much more stupid ours, isn't it?
So 5-2, 3 minutes to go. The game should be over, to be honest. We just need to keep possession of the ball and not lose it. You know, there's no point trying to get ourselves into no 50-50s and get hurt. They're just throwing themselves at us. Zach Enter's kept possession of the ball well. Is King. He's just, I don't know how he done that with his foot, but it looked good. Guardy over to Zach. Listen, if you got a shot off there, Zach, you would have top bins it. I know your tech. Here's Ramel. He's been taken out. Sure, it's a free kick. Ref hasn't given it, and he skied it. So G rolls it out. There's myself a little bit of space. I've cut in. Listen, like I said, it's just about seeing the game out now. We're through to the semi-final, and deservedly so. And it's good to be there. Jackson Moose knocked it out to Ramel, I think that is. Or is it Palms? I can't even see properly. He's come over to Zach Ansar. Can he create space? He's gone past one. He's still on his right foot. He's rolled it. He's onto his left foot. That's how he struck the bar. And that could have been a hat-trick for him. And it's more from the Dons. It's like we want to sit. He's come back to Ramel. Ramel's on his right foot. He struck it. And there goes the full-time whistle. We win the game 5-2. We're through to the semi-finals. It's a good stuff.
Semi-finals. 3-2. Good win though, man. Good win.
Only one though. I only got one, didn't I? One assist though. Good game though. But we slacked off second half. It's got to be better.
Thoughts on that?
Through to the semi-final, man. Great performance. Bit slack towards the end, but that's going to happen when you're 5-1 up. Great use of the subs as well. Everyone got a good time. So yeah, happy days.
We were brilliant in the first half. Absolutely brilliant. And then we took our foot off the peg in the second half. However, we're in the semi-final. So who's complaining? I'm not complaining. Well done Thameside, and well done the DONS. We're in the semi-final. There's silverware coming this year, boys and girls. Come down and watch it. See you next week.
We love Doug!
We love Doug! We love Doug!
Let me check the message first. There's 16 I know it fully says it in the message. It's 16 bucks. I'll pay the £2.
No,
£8 subs.
18.
Next season, surely subs are free. Surely subs are free come next season.
Youngest in the dugout. We're just a family club. Youngest in the dugout. Ready to have a back now.